Hey everybody, thanks for being here. It's NBA Draft Night 2025, so I have a couple thoughts on that, and also from the conclusion of the season just a couple days ago, we had the NBA Finals conclude with Oklahoma City Thunder prevailing over the Indiana Pacers, and most of the talking experts had chose the Thunder to be the champions, and of course that is what happened. But I don't think very many suspected that Indiana Pacers would be in the finals, let alone take it to game 7. So incredible finals from the Pacers. Halliburton, Siakam, McConnell all having an impact, and really tragic that Halliburton in game 7 went down with that injury. A lot of what ifs there. He was playing pretty well up until that point, and ultimately a great fight from the Indiana Pacers. But the Thunder win, and they are going to be a tough team looking forward. They have Shai, they have Jalen Williams, Holmgren, and a lot of great players. Of course, here in the video, we have Alex Caruso representing the Thunder. He had an interesting comment after the game that has kind of gained some attention. He was asked about his previous championship ring with the bubble year, and he had won during that COVID time, and he made a joke about, well, now I have a real one. So I think he was just joking, and people probably have taken it a little too much out of context. But you know, these are some of the things that people will debate in as history goes on of how big the finals was and how difficult it was. And so that is something that is continually debated about that COVID year. With this year, will we have similar debates about with Halliburton going down in game 7? Would it be a different game or an outcome, or certainly more of a fight, you would suspect, if their star player didn't get injured? And you know, that's our all the hypotheticals that make sports interesting sometimes. But it is what it is. We have Oklahoma City Thunder win, and they're going to be a scary team going forward. With last year's draft, we had the Atlanta Hawks win the lottery and get the first pick. And they had a 3% chance, or essentially the 10th best odds to win that pick. And then representing here, we have Zaccharie Risacher. See if I said that okay. Risacher, and he's had a pretty good season. He ended up with 12.5 points per game. He had a career high of 38, and picked up a couple of his cards. So highlighting those for a second, this is Panini Prism draft picks, and this is a PSA Gem Mint 10. This is a Pop 1, actually. This is numbered to 99. And then picked up another one of his, and this is an Orange Pulsar from that same draft picks. Of course, it's the same image there. And this is numbered out of 49. And then, although this is a lowered number card, this is a Pop 4. So Pop 4 on this for the Gem Mint 10, and then Pop 1 for the Blue Ice variation. So both of these are variations. And so he had he was the number 1 pick. And 2025 draft is tonight. Atlanta Hawks had a draft or a trade recently with Porzingis going there, so they're making some moves. Fast forward to this year's draft, Dallas, kind of a similar odds with Atlanta. Dallas had a 1 point, actually it was a lower odds with the Dallas Mavericks having a 1.8% chance of winning the number 1 pick. And of course, they jumped to the top. So suspected that Cooper Flagg will be the number 1 pick. We'll see what happens. And that's just the nature of the lottery. So a lot of trades going on in the NBA right now. And we'll see how it goes. Ultimately, happy that had a chance to get these 2 PSA 10s for Zaccharie Risacher, and interesting to see what will come going forward And actually, before I sign off, I just realized maybe I had one other card to add to the rainbow. We have this Gem Mint 10, and here's the info on the back. All right, thanks everybody. Appreciate you being here. Catch you later.